after 10 o'clock now. I hung out with some friends that I made this morning while waiting in line for Rise. And as you saw earlier, or may have seen, I went with a couple on Smuggler's Run and ran into the other two people we met and hung out for a little bit. Also been doing some quests on the app, so having fun there, seeing Chewie wandering around. Interesting to see a line for Doc Gondars, but probably just trying to quell the insanity. So now we just wander through the merchandise area, or the market, and then I'll probably head out of Galaxy's Edge, head back to the home planet, ride a couple of my favorite rides, because I figure if I may not have a chance at Rise today, I may as well just hang out and try to ride some of my favorite rides, just to make up for the fact that today may end up in a disappointment. Ooh. Just got out of Star Tours. I absolutely loved the update. Now this is the new Spirit jersey with the child on it. And it has the Mandalorian on the back. Very cute if that's your kind of thing. I'm not big on the Spirit jerseys, but I wanted to see what else they have out for Mandalorian merch. Of course, that is a kid's shirt. Let's see what this, oh, just generic Star Wars. Ooh. So it looks like there's a couple magnets as well, child on board, and then also my child can levitate your child, and a phone case. Very cool. Excuse me. As you can see, it's really busy in here. There's also two child shirts, Mandalorian toy set, also some Yoda ears, and more shoulder porks. Definitely love those guys. A couple hats. Ooh.
My price has a discount.
Oh yeah, mine is too.
I'm really loving this one. Oh, Hoth. Yeah, that would actually tempt me. I just wish it wasn't so wide. Like more form-fitted shirts. Doesn't look like there's any more Mandalorian merch there. New Rise of the Resistance merch. Looks like it's pretty generic. Nothing super crazy. And, I like the detail on the back of that. Oops, sorry. And we also have D.O. and some other pops from the new movie. Alright, so let's just scoot out of here. So, the new Star Tours scenes, without giving anything away, I absolutely love them. They're some of the best ones that I've experienced in a while. The interactivity is really awesome, and I feel like it gives you a little extra look into some of the major scenes in Rise of Skywalker, regardless of how you felt about how the movies ended. I feel like it was really enjoyable. And also there's quite a few just entertaining moments and quite a bit of exciting things that happen that I feel like the interactivity, or at least the excitement and thrill of Star Tours, isn't always as exciting. So this one definitely stepped up the game, and it actually looks like Boba Fett is out. So that's pretty cool. I have not actually seen Boba Fett out here. He must be hunting down some bounties. So, like I said earlier, I think I'm gonna do some favorites today. I am going to leave the parks for lunch, but I will be back later. Probably will be staying pretty late, possibly to closing, in hopes that I have a chance to ride Rise of the Resistance tonight, though I'm not extremely hopeful because did pretty poor in the boarding pass lottery system. Really kind of sucks, but I like that you don't have to be there super early, but again, the randomness stinks. I do know a ton of people didn't get in, so I'm glad I at least got a number, but I literally got 5 to 10 seconds later than the people next to me, and they had 111. So out of the people that I was in line with this morning, I did the worst, except for not getting a pass at all. So I'll definitely take that, but I may try again in the morning depending on how today goes. So we're gonna head to Matterhorn. I won't record the ride just because I recorded it recently. Like earlier, I didn't record anything in Star Tours because I've recorded some stuff previously, and also I feel like there isn't a ton going on, though it looks like the first screen when you walk in, they have a screen that kind of shows the places you can go.
The US, Russia creating nuclear submarines.
That's pretty cool. I think that it's one of the tours. It possibly could be the Walk in Walt's footsteps, but at the very least it is one of the guided tours that you can take for an additional cost at Disney. But back to Star Tours, the screen in the front tells you about all the different destinations. I maybe knew, I haven't spent a lot of time in that room, but there was one talking about Ewoks and showed some Ewok footage, so it's possible that could be new. But I very much enjoyed that. Unfortunately, it was the end of it, so I wasn't able to get anything up in time, or any of either my phone or my GoPro up in time to record that. So let's see if single rider is available, because that would be awesome. Yeah, looks like it is. Hi, can I do single rider as well? Thank you so much.
Excited to be here with each of you, and you know, as we were marching in there, we were playing the Raiders march. And you know, when I was a kid, my little brother and I used to dig for treasure all day. Circle, please.
Like you can, and more like a pirate.
Gold coins, but you know, like Captain Jack always used to say, not all treasure is silver and gold, eh, mates? Aye, aye.
the middle right now? Can you not stop? It's always fun when people stop in the middle when there's a traffic jam. But I'm always impressed by the bands that they have. You'll notice that they do have a lot of footwork, fancy footwork that they do. And they even have the same, they're all wearing the same shoes. Oh, and Aurora. She's never in the correct dress though. Because of course, blue is the best. But as much as I wanted to sit there and watch more, I do need to check on possibly a new popcorn bucket in Tomorrowland, and then I need to run out for lunch.